So Riles has to find some pace to get himself back in DRS. But before doing that, Atlantis will be there to challenge down the inside and turn 1. Oh, they're side by side and just barely making contact. They're making contact again. Atlantis gets pushed out wide. They're side by side. This is hurting Riles' chance for this championship lead. But down to turn 4, we got a crash. But Atlantis stays side by side, goes down the inside, makes contact. Oh, he's out! Oh, the championship leader is out of this race. Here we go. When does Jab go? Jab right now.
Exactly.
Yes, that is the big question. He's now looking for his 4th race win. Would tie him 2nd all time with this race win if he were to get it. When does he go? No, he thinks about it. He's not on the gas just yet. He's waiting for the slipstream to not be engaged. Here we go. He goes side by side between Hissy and Pluto. Pluto took advantage right there to be side by side with Hissy just in time. The overtake's being used before turn 1. Here we go. The lead, by the way, 2. Lando around the outside. Lando's gonna do it. Can Lando go around the outside and be side by side with Jab? Pluto now has advantage on the soft tire. He gets 2nd place, while Hissy drops down the order and side by side for 4th. There you go, down to 5th. Now Lodgevic also on the soft tire. Surfy as well. All positions trying to be gained. It's Jab and Pluto, the front 2, who collided last week. Now he's just got to hold the lead. No DRS going to be enabled at all. So it's now down to the straight line speed and the wings.
I think the medium tire was the best tire choice to finish this race.
Maybe if the top 2 collide, Lando could be in huge position to take this race win. He's using that battery now on the back of Pluto. He's still looking for a first podium in 38 races since season 1 and round 2 at USA. Jab slides. Jab slides. Can Pluto take advantage? No. Maybe. Just not close enough. Yellow flags. That's Gaggi out. Alfa Romeo and their consecutive point streak. But here comes Pluto and Lando. There's more yellow flags and there's more penalties being handed out by corner cutting.
The end of onto the pit straight.
Here we go.
What
the leaders
do going into turn 1?
Which way does he go? Jab is not predictable with which way he wanted him to go, but Pluto's around the outside. The 2 leaders who collided last week, will they do it again? Side by side. They make contact.
They do touch.
They do touch again. Lando's trying to look for a space to go through. Jab slides.
Whoa.
That's big. Now Lando's trying to hold on. Yes, exactly. Hissy's up to 4th. Oh, kicking off in the remaining laps. Joseph down the inside. Did nothing about it. Lando trying to go through for a first race win. But is he too late now? Hissy and Surfy trying to catch Joseph for the podium place as well as Jab lost that. Jab had many points on offer and just lost them as Chungus could pick up a points position based on the penalties. Yellow flags. That's Thrasher.
That's Thrasher.
Lando's got to find time in Ascari. He found a little bit on Pluto. Is it enough, though? Lando's charging on Pluto with overtake engaged. Lando hasn't had a podium in 38 races. He's looking for a first win. Which way does he go? Does he go for it? No, he's going to wait for the line. Pluto finished 2nd in this race last season, hasn't won yet, and now wins it. When his 2 championship contenders, finished bad, he does it. Look at this. Kostek's also got within a 2nd of Pluto again.
This is not going to help the 1-2 though.
This is the lead. Overtake being used. Here's Joe. Back at it. Are they going to go wheel to wheel? Yes. Side by side of Ascari around the outside.
John needs to back out.
Contact. Here's Joe. Here's Pluto.
He needs to back out.
3 wide almost. Here we go. It's going to be a fight to the finish again. Pluto's invited as well in this battle.
He's just got Joe.
Joe has been overtaken. Here's Joe trying to overtake Pluto, but Pluto just short. Joe just short. TJR is going to win 2 in a row and a photo finish.
That battling ruined the 1-2.
We'll see, but we're under the final lap now. 8/10 is that gap, and we have never seen a finish that has been an actual photo finish. We've had a gap, though, that has been a gap between Riles and Ryan. Here he goes. Riles is below 10%. Here's Davis. Before turn 1, cannot make the move. Kostag and Joe are side by side, by the way, but Davis.
Could this be the one? Is he he gonna go for the lunge? Does he need to have to make the lunge? Lab car, get out of the way. He's a racing driver.
Davis, down the inside.
To the line. They make contact.
Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton incarnation, but Davis goes ahead. Tons of time.
Don't think it's going to be enough for him to.
With the gap Com and Joseph have over Pluto, which is 17 seconds, what are they made to do? GS disabled. That's time for inners. I told you it was raining hard enough. Here we go.
Aha!
Goggy losing the rear. Oh my God. Joe is in prime position to still hold on to a podium. And he's trying to find temperature into this tire. Aaron and Will go for inners. This is going to be big to everybody's race to hit the pit lane now, especially with the Haas drivers having a double stack. Foley and Goggy again on a wet track going side by side. Down the back straight, side by side, wheel to wheel, almost touching. Overtake, none of it left for Foley. He has to concede the spot to Goggy. It is getting treacherous out there.
Oh.
And Milo has to keep it within 3 seconds of Com for sure by the time they enter the pits. Any big mistake is crucial. Do not speed in the pit lane if you're the leaders. Goggy has to concede to Foley. Shot gets a penalty for speeding. Now the leaders are in.
They're playing so careful here.
Joseph having to lock up in order to not speed. Joe is in. You have to make sure you enter the pit lane correctly. We're watching every driver on board to make sure they do so. Surfy goes wide. Pluto stays out.
Pluto stays out.
Stays out. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
No way they just did that, because if Jab pits, this could be a big difference to their race. No way. Goggy pits. Jab pits. This is big. This is big.
Now they just got to be careful.
They're in the lead, but they're not in the lead by much. Look at now, Com and Joseph in third and fourth, coming out of the pit lane, 5 seconds behind the leaders. Unbelievable. No way they chose to stay out. No, I can't believe that. So did Foley, by the way, too. He's in fifth right now.
They've got to be so careful. But look at Com. He's pretty much right behind Matty already.
Right, exactly. They're struggling.
Yeah, this just... Oh,
here we go. Oh, they make contact. They spin. And now Joseph will be the net leader. Oh, no. Haas's trouble continues to just go and go and go in a spinning circle. Oh, my God. 6.3, 6.1. He's just bringing that gap down for a first race victory.
So fast.
I knew... Something told me about this race with him. I said it. I said it in the journalist notes, but he cannot make a mistake. The gap from Pluto to Jab is 34 seconds, 33 seconds, and the gap for a pit stop is 23 to 24. If Jab gains enough by the end of this lap, and Pluto is a bad pit stop, we could see positions swapped. 33, 33.0.
This gap
is just coming down. I know. And he stays out again.
Well, so
is he better staying out or is he better pitting? You know, right now,
if he pits, he loses
the rain
majority
comes,
of the positions. I think it's better for him to stay out.
And I understand why he's... look, now I understand why he stays out. Because it's still important for him to beat Jab. But Jab could have more pace on him by the time this race ends with 2 laps to go. And Joseph takes the lead. Joseph leading a race. Could you believe it? If you were told Joseph had the right prediction with me by leading this race, being in position at the end, I wouldn't have believed it. And Matty, Foley have all given up on those dry tires. Foley serves the 5-second. Matty pits. Now Com is trying to gain on Pluto. He goes down the inside. He goes through. Now it's Joe's chance to gain on Pluto. Look at Pluto struggling. Pluto slides!
The gamble didn't work out, but if he
it did not, and he's going to continue to lose time.
If he pits now, he
the gap to Jab
a lot of positions.
is 20 seconds. But he could lose those 20 seconds crucially. And Jab has to gain on Goggy.
I mean, here's the thing.
Oh my God.
If he pits, he confirmed loses 20 seconds.
Oh, he's off.
He's gone really wide.
He's off. He has to give the spot up to Joe and not cut the corner. This is just struggling. He's going to lose out to Jab surely. But the good thing for him is the gap between Aaron and Jab is 11 seconds, and Aaron has a total of 6 seconds with Will and Foley. But the problem is Will and Foley and Matty are all in this train. That's the problem. Joseph now is coming to the final lap of this race.
What an ending. Pluto has to stay out. If he pits, he 100% loses it. There's a slight chance.
Surfy in the back of him. Surfy hits him. Surfy has to go by, though. And he does. He gets through. Joseph now takes lap 27 out of 27. What a weird way to this race.
I think
what a weird ending.
Just hold on to this.
But he's got a gap to Jab of 7 seconds now.
Look at that.
And you're going to lose at least 10 seconds. He's going to lose at least 10 seconds on the lap from inners to mediums.
Look at that lap.
So
no,
he has to hold up Aaron and Will now. He's going to lose out to Jab. Joseph lags out. Invite Joseph back.
Shit,
Invite Joseph back. This is going to be big to this race. Can Calm pull a 3-second gap?
I've invited him. Oh, no.
I've invited him too. Holy cow. What an end to this race. We got to focus on the leaders. Because this can be big. Again.
Doggy's got Pluto.
Joseph just joined. There you go. There's a position. Can Jab get Pluto too?
Oh, no.
Pluto and Jab. Jab it. Does it smart.
Jab's got it.
Jab has got it. Now the leaders. Joseph and Calm. Calm and Joseph in the final sector. It's a final sector for Joseph. Ghosted in this race.
Oh, no.
He's now in. He gets ahead of Calm. Calm gets ahead of him.
Well,
The AI car puts him behind Calm. But Calm does have the penalty. That's important to this race. Now for position, Will and Aaron. We're going to have to flip back to what's happening for our leaders. Joseph made the strategy call to pit for inners, lagged out of this race on the last lap. Calm will win the race on track. A lag out to victory for Joseph. Joseph F1 is a race winner in URS in his rookie season. He finally does it on number 12. It's a 2-lap shootout, and this will be determining the race victory. We'll focus on the leader gap. We'll focus on the interval gap, but Pluto keeping a constant pace. He's going now, actually. He's going now before the safety cars hit the pits. And Kostag's gone very far ahead of Burning Man as well. Burning Man backing them up just slightly. And look at this. Riles and Sam and Jab side by side there for a moment. Burning Man really costing himself of challenging Kostag, but Riles challenging for a 3rd place. What can he do from this?
There we go.
Race Cracker goes by Chungus. Riles down the inside. Oh, there's contact.
Oh, what a save.
And we have a yellow flag. That's Chungus out of the session. Davis going by Rice Cracker, going by Chromac now. And side by side to enter the 2nd chicane. It's trouble at the back of the field, but Jab and Sam going side by side. Riles going side by side with Burning Man. He spun. Both them spun.
God, it's a wreck fest. Holy!
And Jab has got damage. Aaron's got damage. We've got a cluster. Rice Cracker's out. Davis has got damage.
Red flag. Oh my
Davis,
God!
his whole front wing is gone.
My God,
Burning Man got damage. Aaron got damage. Riles got damage. But the only one who could say something about Pluto's penalties is Sam, and he's not even within 3 seconds.
He's 2. He's 2 out.
Polo God still could be within DRS in the last lap. Same with his runners behind. And now Chungus is closing. Chungus is closing to the lead. Here he comes. Which way does he go? Left side, left side, around the outside. At the chicane. Gonna go side by side.
Oh,
do they make contact? Yes, they do. They're around. Polo God can't go through. And now here goes Riles. Polo challenging for 2nd place in this race. That would have been amazing if he could go through, but he couldn't. Here's Joseph for 4th. He goes through. But now, can Chungus challenge back? But Chungus loses the rear. And now, Riles slides. 22 laps on these inners. Sam will go if he can make it through. One last time. 2.5 the gap. And he is not off his fastest lap either. He's pushing it without getting a track limit penalty so far. 2.2, 2.1. Is his tires that dead? Here's Joseph with Toneless. Toneless trying to hang on for a podium. This is incredible. Sam.
1.9, 1.7.
All the way to Imola. He's got a puncture. Sam's got a puncture. Again. It's flashbacks to France of season hell, where he lost a podium. Pluto goes by to take the lead now. It's heartbreak for Sam. Does Jab pull to the inside on lap 12 out of 15? Yes, he does. This time he goes to the far inside. Can he keep it? Pluto gonna hang it around. Gonna have the inside line for the next corner. Is Jab gonna hang around the inside or try for a cutback? He's gonna hang around the outside. And now Jab, which way does he go? Left side this time. Pluto can't defend it this time. He's gonna have to bet on Jab going wide, or Jab will have to bet on him going wide. He does, but he's not gonna keep this into Maggots and Beckett's, luckily, because I think it'd be best to avoid collision. And we got yellow flags. That is for Davis. And Joseph is close to the URS of the front three. And now, Jab, Pluto, side by side again for the lead. Here's Jab around the outside for the 4th time in a row. Side by side, Pluto gets pinched this time. Jab takes the lead. Can Pluto hang it around? Pluto's gonna be the inside line. Pluto has to go over the curb, but can he keep it? Jab barely ahead. And this does invite Joseph into this battle. Pluto's still gonna be close. You know he's gonna be close, and you know he's gonna be fighting till every last bit. Here he goes, inside line. Down the inside. They pinch, they touch. Now Joseph on the inside of Maddie. And Pluto around the outside gets the move done. And Joseph also still on the inside of Maddie. Look at this, it's now a 4-way fight for the lead. Behind that, J&T and Chungus have invited themselves in for 5th place. All for the battle of points. Yonder, Foley, Goggy, all in the points. And Rowdy still challenging 2 for 11th. The top 4, all within 8 tenths. This is how close it is. Joseph on the fresher tires. If he wants to have a chance for the victory, he needs to get by Maddie now. His first opportunity could be here with the fresher tires. Here he goes. Which way is he gonna go? Inside line here. Is he gonna keep it? Whoa! He did have to back out, but is Maddie costing him the time? Once he gets clear Maddie, he should be just good. You can see trying to break the toe is Pluto. Jab. What is this, like the 5th or 6th time? Who's counting? Around the outside, they touch wheels again. Jab, hanging it around. Extending just a little bit, trying to use all the track to gain on Pluto. Down the inside, side by side. Pluto getting ahead, making contact again. By that time, it was slight contact. Jab trying to hang around the outside. They touch again. And Pluto led that lap, but they were side by side of the line. 2 laps to go. Jab, right here. Joseph got by Maddie. Here's Joseph trying to go for 3 wide. Couldn't do anything from it. Jabber on the outside. Oh, Pluto gets tagged. And Maddie goes through, but slides. This is incredible. Joseph had a chance to go through there. He slid. Maddie had a chance to go there. He slid. Jab back in the lead. Pluto trying to challenge back. 5 tenths between the top 4. Pluto down the inside. Side by side. More touching. Jab extends again. He's going to have Joseph on him as well to challenge. 4 cars under a blanket. Contact. Joseph now challenging around the outside. Cutting it 2 and 1. This is incredible. Joseph gets through on Jab. Now his next opponent is Pluto. This is amazing. 25 points on offer for this victory. And a podium still up for grabs in the next 2 minutes. And the next lap. Joseph, can he go 4th from 1st? 4th to 1st? He's going to be the next one to take Pluto on the outside here at Stowe. Can he do it on these fresher tires? Joseph using a bit of the track as well. But Joseph on the inside line, can he keep the lead? Locks up just a little bit. Pluto can't have much to defend. Now he's got Jab to challenge. Joseph powers through to the lead as we take on the last lap. 4 cars under a blanket once again. They have to hope for DRS to give them power as well as the slipstream to challenge back Joseph. He's got the fresher tires. He's got the lead. He's got all to defend for. This is incredible stuff. If you're not tuning into F2, well, I don't know what's wrong with you. Chungus got by Lando. Guggy and Rowdy battling still. And now Jab to challenge Pluto, and Pluto to challenge Joseph. Here's Jab as well, trying to still challenge Pluto for a podium. You know, if Matty takes advantage of this Jab, or Pluto would be knocked off the podium. Even take for granted that this is still for second or third place in the podium. And possibly the top spot if a mistake happens in the next 2 sectors. You have Jab heating up Pluto. And Pluto still trying to heat up Joseph for the victory. We head to the final sector. Pluto has one more DRS zone to try to challenge Joseph. Pluto's got DRS. Can he pull it to the left side like everyone's done on him? Or does he try it at the chicane? He's going to have to try for a late one. Pluto here. Joseph using all the track he can to keep this lead. Jab going to try to challenge Pluto. Can Pluto go for it? Joseph, from the hard tires to the soft tires. The reverse strategy. He will take victory here in the feature race at Silverstone. What a move from 4th to 1st in the last couple of laps. He did everything to win the race.
Track is getting super dry.
It is. Does anybody choose to pit for softs? It was only 2 laps, but we'll see.
It's too late.
Riles still waiting. Coming to the final corner. He's going to accelerate now. He's away and he's going. Racecracker got a bad restart and he's getting challenged by Sam for 2nd place before the start-finish line. And Sam is not close enough. We have a battle for 5th now. Jab and Rowdy pulling the slipstream and trying to break off that one. And Jab has got a good restart over Atlantis because he has pulled him out of DRS. Even though in these last 2 laps, there will be no DRS.
I'm super surprised no one went on softs because I think it's soft tire right here, right now. I think everyone's kind of lost that chance. As Riles is just absolutely gone right now. As Racecracker has a little bit of a slide.
You're right. And Rowdy still has a chance, even with the penalties, lagging a bit though. And here comes Polo being challenged, and he could have challenged Sam Steed for this. Polo also having a bit of a moment there. Here goes Rowdy alongside Polo for a chance. It is. It really is. I do not understand why no one got softs there or no one tried to. Rowdy ahead of Polo. And now Polo challenging back at this, but Polo going inside of Rowdy, and that's a bit of contact there, but Riles still leading the way. In the Ferrari. Ferrari have not won since Imola. That may seem like a long time, but considering they have the most wins in this league, that is a long time for that team. Polo is still sitting behind Rowdy for 5th place. Jab, the teammate, also challenging with Atlantis. Hungry behind too for Aston Martin's first points. As things stand though,
oh my,
they would be getting it.
It is super dry. Holy moly.
Oh my god.
They gotta, again, I'm absolutely surprised nobody wanted to.
Racecracker goes a bit wide off the last corner. Here's Sam's challenge to challenge for a 3rd straight 2nd place in the 3rd week of Season 2. It is his best chance. Here he goes. Can he look for a move?
He's not afraid to make
can't.
moves. Too far back. Kept it in. Kept it in.
Can't make a move when you're too far back, though. Here's Chungus on Davis at turn 1. Chungus goes by, and just ahead of that.
Oh! Thrasher and Aaron contact.
Oh, they slide at turn 1, and Thrasher's off. That's not the first time they've collided, but Riles already out to a 2nd lead. He's never stood on the podium before, especially the top step of the podium. He's looking for his first and a chance, possibly, at this championship this season. Here comes Sam with overtake. Much battery to use compared to Racecracker for 2nd place in this race.
That's so much.
Sam trying for the 3rd week in a row to stand 2nd place in the podium. Wingo goes by J&T, but Sam not close enough just yet behind that.
Oh, he's gone wide.
Jab. You're right, he has gone wide. Here's the exit speed. Sam alongside, and this is his chance at 2nd place on the podium. They're both going to stand on the podium right now, but Sam, this is his only chance for 2nd place. He cannot do anything now, but he goes wide, Racecracker. And now, Sam Steed going down the inside, side by side. They make contact. Sam's around. Unbelievable.
No. Oh, it's gone absolutely wrong.
No, that's not what Sam wanted. That's championship implications. Here's Atlantis for 5th place in this race. Oh, he just can't make anything of it. But Riles, who took the lead and has kept the lead ever since, he never has stood
Rowdy's
on the
got
podium
wide.
in the league. He never has stood on the podium in the league. And he
Rowdy's gone
never
wide.
saw a place higher than 4th. But today is the day for Ferrari and Riles to take the win. Riles, for the first time, wins in France. Rice Cracker a first podium, and Polo God will see the podium again.
Haas did it. Haas did it. They did
Third
it.
and 5th. Wingo was looking to be in the podium, or sorry, the points, and he has binned it. And something happened on that last lap down the inside. Oh, you're right. It is going to be the final lap for Kostag. Will it be a first win for him in URS, or will it be Pluto taking another win at round 2 and Haas's first win in 2 seasons? Now, Joseph for 4th can't get the move done, nor can Sam. The Ferraris swapping spots once again.
Here comes Pluto. Pluto really looking. He's so close. Oh,
Oh! Oh my goodness! A penalty on the last lap for the leader! This could change the results massively! Track it
Here
looks
comes
like.
Chungus.
However, this is the
Chungus
battle for the win! Chungus had a first podium here last season against his teammate Pluto. A podium at every street race. Who's it gonna be? Yellow flags. Chungus is close. He's on the back of Pluto. 4th position. Here we go. Side by side. This is going to be a photo finish. It's going to be down to the wire between these two. Chungus down the inside. He's got DRS as well. He's going to be side by side. Contact! Contact! And out! Kostag wins this race on track. However, Pluto wins round 2 on penalties. Once again, Pluto's won in every season of URS, but it does not come without controversy.